Welcome to our exploration of how national economies shape global trade. In this video, we'll journey through vital economic concepts that influence international trade. From a nation's economic strength to its impact on trade capacity, we'll uncover foundational principles. We'll examine key drivers like currency values, trade policies, inflation, and geopolitical dynamics. Whether you're a student or simply curious about economics, our goal is to provide a clear understanding. So let's dive into the fascinating interplay between national economies and global trade, setting the stage for an insightful exploration. As we delve deeper into global trade dynamics, a country's economic strength takes center stage. Key to this strength is the GDP, or gross domestic product, which significantly indicates a nation's trade capacity. A robust GDP signals prosperity and potential for vigorous international trade, as it fuels investments in infrastructure, technology, and production, all crucial for global market success. Countries with strong economies can better negotiate trade terms and expand their reach, attracting partners keen on stable and lucrative markets. By analyzing GDP figures, we see the link between domestic prosperity and global trade prowess. Understanding these interactions reveals how economic fortitude shapes not just national wealth, but also complexities and opportunities in the global market landscape. Join us as we explore other facets influencing the global trade framework. Currency values wield significant power in shaping global trade. The strength of a nation's currency determines export and import costs. A strong currency makes exports more expensive and imports cheaper, while a weak currency does the opposite. Companies must adapt to fluctuating exchange rates, which can open or close market opportunities. Central banks, investors, and traders play pivotal roles, responding swiftly to currency changes that ripple through international markets. This affects businesses and entire national economies, influencing trade balance and competitiveness. By understanding how currency values ebb and flow, businesses and policymakers can better navigate the trade winds. Join us as we unravel these interactions that underscore the vital role of currency in global trade dynamics. Trade policies are rules that control a nation's imports and exports, including tariffs, quotas, and free trade agreements. Tariffs, as import taxes, protect domestic industries, but can provoke trade wars if retaliated. Quotas limit import quantities, preventing market saturation. Free trade agreements reduce trade barriers, promoting seamless good and service flows. Each tool impacts market access and trade dynamics differently. By adjusting these policies, countries can foster open trade or protect local markets. These decisions reflect economic, political, and social objectives. Analyzing these policies reveals their pivotal role in defining the global marketplace and economic connections with other nations. Inflation can be a silent juggernaut in trade competitiveness. When inflation rates soar, the cost of local goods rises. This makes exports less appealing. This reduces competitiveness as foreign markets seek more affordable alternatives. Conversely, stable inflation fosters predictability, allowing businesses to plan better and maintain competitive pricing. Economic stability supports robust trade since partners prefer dealings with steady economies. Understanding inflation's role highlights why nations strive to manage it within limits, preserving their global market positions by keeping their goods attractive. Inflation impacts not just domestic economies, but extends across borders, crucial for global trade strategy and sustainable growth. Geopolitical influence plays a crucial role in global trade, shaping the frameworks that govern international exchange. Countries with significant geopolitical power often craft trade norms through diplomacy and negotiations, leveraging their positions. They open markets or protect industries. This influence extends beyond economic might, with historical ties and alliances affecting trade agreements. Robust geopolitical presence helps nations ensure that trade rules favor them, impacting tariffs and market access. As global trade evolves, understanding these subtleties is vital for grasping the larger economic narrative. Recognizing how geopolitics shapes trade reveals a complex tapestry of power, strategy, and collaboration in cross-border transactions. As we conclude this journey through global trade, we've seen how each component plays a pivotal role. Economic strength reflected in GDP enables robust trade capacity. Currency values influence cross-border exchange costs, while trade policies, tariffs, quotas, and agreements either open or restrict market access. Inflation affects export competitiveness, and geopolitical dynamics set the tone for trade negotiations. National economies don't just participate, they actively sculpt the global trade landscape. As we wrap up, we invite you to continue exploring trade dynamics. Subscribe to our channel to stay informed, inspired by the evolving terrain of global trade and its complexities.